going to try to keep this brief today. I was once one of those people that would see guys in a magazine and be like, oh man, I'd give anything to look like that guy. Or, you know, over time I've come to realize that it's not a matter of I wish and I'd give anything. It's a matter of, if you really want to make a change, you have to fucking start making the change. And it, you know, it's not one of those things that's easy, but you're never going to make change if you constantly only wish. You have to do more than that. You have to get off the couch and start exercising. You have to start planning out your meals and dieting. You know, you can't just sit around and want it. You know, it needs to be more than that. If you truly want change, you have to make it happen. It's one of those things where I've literally been the fat kid my whole life. Got picked on in school over it. I never got over it. You know, even though I've lost over 100 pounds now, I still look in the mirror and I see the fat kid that was there staring back at me. That hasn't changed. You know, I'm in the process now of dieting down once again, trying to get, you know, even smaller. And it's a hard process, but I gotta be honest, since I've started weight training and dieting and really taking care of myself, I enjoy the process. And now that I'm doing CrossFit, I enjoy it even more. You know, I've got more than just my PRs to, you know, beat for records when it comes to weight. You know, now I've got times that I'm trying to beat every time I do an exercise. I really enjoy it. The whole point of all of this is that if you really want something, you have to make the change to make it happen. You have to start somewhere. Sitting there and wishing and hoping and, you know, wanting is not, it's not enough. You have to, even if you don't have a plan, you know, you have to start somewhere. And, you know, in some cases, just making your plan is a start. You know, I've talked about it before. You don't set one big end goal. You set a bunch of small goals and slowly reach them. That way you feel like you're obtaining something and you're rewarded every time you meet one of those small goals. It makes everything worthwhile. You know, with weight loss, I would set a goal when I first started all of this of, you know, I had my end goal. I wanted to lose a substantial amount of weight by the end of the year, and at the time it was only April. Well, I ended up setting smaller goals in between that, and because I was hitting those smaller goals, I ended up hitting my weight goal by September of that year. So it took me a lot less time because I kept having these small, easy, obtainable goals that I was reaching on a regular basis, which allowed me to succeed at a much faster rate. You know, it got to the point where I had people asking me all the time, oh my God, you look like a different person, and it had only been a week. Or 2 weeks later, I hadn't seen someone in a while, and they were like, you know, oh my God, you've lost so much weight. And, you know, when you're making goals like that, you don't really see it, but having that positive reassurance from people is a good thing too. So that brings me to my next point. If you guys have people in your life that are trying to lose weight, or people that want to lose weight, or people that want to make a change in themselves, if you see them actually trying, support them. I'm not saying support those who talk about it. People who talk and talk and talk and wish and hope and don't fucking do anything to make a change don't deserve your support. Because ultimately you're going to be the one getting let down. The people who are making a change and doing what it takes to change anything in their life, and they're actually trying, even if it bothers you, support them. Because you don't know what's going on in their head that's making them work so hard to change. You know, it could be anything. It could be, you know, being picked on as a child, you know, mental abuse as a child. It could be, mental abuse as an adult. Some people could just be so unhappy with the way that they look that, you know, when they look in the mirror, it makes themselves sick. You never know. So support them. Even if you disagree with it, support them. Yeah, I'm done. Like I said, I was going to try to keep it short. It went a little bit longer than I had wanted. It's time to go to work, make some money. Until next time.